Good evening. Yes, it's a collection of Anam into Rang Sutra, and I think it happened very quick. We met the marketing head for Rang Sutra, Miss Ipshita, and it was just very intuitive and very quick, and a lot of trust between each other. And we just talked about that we want to present craft in the most unconventional way, and Rang Sutra's contribution in the craft has been amazing over the years. And also we are based together in Shapoorjat. Our studios are very close, so I would always see the studio of Rang Sutra. And we just sat down with the design team and we said, oh, how can we present it in the most unconventional way? Because Anam has been known for its silhouettes and its unconventional way, how we present identities and gender and everything. And it was Sumita's and Ipshita's, their blind faith and trust, and they said, okay, fine, like let's just do it. Like, you know, it was a very mutual trust between the both collaborators. And of course, we presented as very street style with a lot of colors with bandhani. The collection is called Bandhan as well, which is inspired from the bandhani that you can see what Sapna is wearing. And this bandhani is done at a craft cluster at Rang Sutra in Churu, and it's dyed in Bikaner. So we worked with two clusters in Bikaner and Churu. And yeah, it was very effortless. And we were looking for a muse who is effortless and no better than Sapna, you know, and who is all over, like an actor, a filmmaker, an artist, a healer. And for me at Anam, it was like a circle coming, closing, because Sapna was the first person from Bombay in 2015 who walked into my store in Shapoorjat in Delhi, and we just met, and she wore one of her pieces, a black robe, to meet the Prime Minister. So yeah, when there was no better we could think of having as a muse for this particular show, because it was about breaking the norms of craft as an old school or as a very boring sort of like, you know, that, and it was the trust of Rangasutra. So that's how the collection happened very quickly.
That's amazing, right? Isn't it amazing when you actually work together and it doesn't even seem like you're working and it just happens and you have beauty in front of you?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Jyoti Reddy, if you could tell us a little bit more about your collection and your muse sitting with you. Hello? I think I can. Maybe it's just because I'm closer to you. Can you all hear? They can also hear you.
So this collection of mine, Bhumi Bhumi, was actually inspired by my grandson. And I felt that all of us need to move towards a shared ethos of thinking where we leave a less fragile ecosystem for our future generations. So it inspired me then to work with natural dyes, textures of the earth, and of course, the essence of the whole collection is the airy silk yarn, which is, I think, nature's most sustainable fiber. Because this silkworm is the only silkworm in the world that weaves an open-ended cocoon and it flies away. It's the only silkworm that eats the castor plant, which is drought-resistant and leaves a low-carbon footprint. And this silk is inherently isothermal. It keeps you cool in summer, warm in winter. It's durable, it's soft like cotton, it has the texture of linen, it has the warmth of wool and the sheen of silk. It is unmatched in its comfort factor. So I discovered the silk about 17 years ago, where we set up a silk yarn factory in Assam, where we employ 250 indigenous women who now, where initially they hand spun this yarn and made their, garments. Now they hand guide this yarn to spindles, and we got a more consistent yarn. So then Airy became commercially viable. So I took this yarn, and since, I've been working for over 25 years, and this is the culmination of all the work. And so this yarn, I gave it to different handloom weavers all over the country, and we came up with newer varieties of Airy, changed the perception of Airy, and also that people can wear it anywhere in the country. So we have people in Chennai also wearing it. And so it's the most sustainable, and to the extent that we have it, we can all encourage the younger generations to, use such things and have this as a choice. And I feel if sustainable fashion can be glamorous, then the younger people will be more drawn to it, more than the story. So the attempt was to kind of make it a little less traditional and more appealing to the younger lot, so that they get drawn, because they are the future and they have to make the choices, and then we'll have a better planet. Thank you.
That's amazing. I mean, if I could wear those clothes, I definitely would. Not to work, possibly. I don't think they'll let me in.
No, but we have many varieties. The beauty of Aries, it's very versatile. Depending on how I wear it, it can look very different. I'm wearing Aries silk. She's wearing Aries silk. So it just looks very different. And it depends how I weave it. So people are amazed, how it can look this, it can look like this. It can look like knit, it can look like cotton, it can look like silk. So anybody can wear it, really. Yeah.
It's versatility personified.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And
thank you, everybody.
Can you hear me? Okay. So I'm from Kerala, and my collection is also from Kerala. And this is the first time Kerala has come to a platform like this. Kerala has never been visible so far in the handloom industry. People have only been talking that there is Kerala handloom, but not fashion. So this is a small village in Trivandrum called Balaramapuram, and my collection is called Thiruvidankur collection, because that was the name of Trivandrum earlier. When this craft came to Balaramapuram, it was known as Thiruvidankur. So I brought it as a Thiruvidankur collection, and I hope you all liked it. And I must tell you, the craftsmen in Balaramapuram are so efficient. You don't have to tell them anything. You just have to tell them, I have brought fashion to you. And they are all, they just want to do it. It is fashion. But the labor in Kerala is very high, So, they were so happy to do it, because every motive they do, they charge. So they were happy to do it, because, this brings not only fashion, but fashion for a decent livelihood. Decent livelihood in the sense, what they do is so good that they charge also very well. I'm glad I was able to help them, and also to bring that small village to this high platform. This is the first time I've come. I'm the oldest designer here, most probably, but my brand is the youngest. It is only 1.5 years old. Okay, and I hope I will be here for at least a couple of years more. Thank you.
it is amazing that the common thread between all your collections is that you are bringing unknown talent to the fore. You're bringing unknown, fibers and fabrics to the fore.
We also have an USP, okay? Because it doesn't have a bad side. Both sides are good. It's a reversible material. So if I wear it like this also, you see the good side. If I wear it like this also, you see the good side. So there is no bad side to Balaramapuram weaving. Okay.
That's amazing. And from the designers to your muses who are sitting with you, can you tell us your thoughts on the collections that you're wearing?
So when he first came to me and showed me the outfit, I usually always wear black. But when I saw it, there was something in it that really resonated. And if you see me, I'm really inked, which I feel is one of the oldest forms of arts and crafts. It's even before there were countries. I mean, it was when we came as tribes, that's how we were. We all had our markings. So coming back to that and actually working on ink for me has been a really long journey. So I really resonated with this idea. And I really thought it was a wonderful thing to do. And I got my partner, also named Kabir, on board. We've actually been experimenting a lot with wearing whatever we feel like wearing. So sometimes if he wants to wear a dress, my dress, he just wears it. He's actually the one who picked up a makeup palette and put makeup on me. And we do this in villages and cities. And this whole thing of, only gay men wear dresses and only lesbian women, dress up as butch, or whatever titles you want to give them, which is so ridiculous. It's just that the whole point just comes to comfort. I don't think it's got anything to do with glamorous. I think whether you want to appeal to old people, middle-aged people, young people, the bottom line is comfort. And if I can wear this, if I can wake up and wear this in 5 minutes and look effortless, I think that's what it's about. And even when it comes to hair, with my own salon, that has been my motto, that if you spend more than 5 minutes on your hair on a daily basis, then you need to get a job or a life. Whatever is easiest, yeah? So it's the same thing with fashion. If you're going to spend 2 hours trying to put one thing together and trying to look all glamorous and then walk out, it's very forced. And that's not how you should be in general.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Effortlessly chic is what we are all trying to go for.
Yeah.
Malvika, if you can give us your thoughts.
I think the first thing I look for when I'm collaborating with a designer, be it for a photo shoot or Lakme, is this something that I would pick? Like, is this something I would want to wear as me? I wasn't very familiar with what she spoke about, airy silk, right? It's a specific kind of silk. So I didn't have much knowledge about this airy silk prior to meeting her. And she told me a lot about it. And apart from the fact that it's such a cool fabric, what she's making, I think it's a lot of designs that she has is something I would wear, Okay, maybe specifically not this on a daily basis, but she has everything from saris to dresses to pants and crop tops, and there's something in it for everyone. And I think that's the combination of things, It looks pretty, it's super comfortable, the fabric is very breathable. I think it's a win-win. I mean, there's nothing that it lacks, So it's something I would personally choose as well to wear. And I think you have a winner at hand if,
I think Malvika summed it up perfectly. Every one of their garments is a win-win. You can't go wrong, whether you pick a beautiful sari or an outfit like that or something in Bandhani. I mean, there's something for everybody. So thank you so much for showcasing your beautiful collection with us, for sharing your story with us today. If you'd come ahead, we'd like a picture of all of you together. Thank you.